Lucy Matuszak on my left, Olga Nikolaeva in the middle, Ruby Cochrane on the right. And huge shout out to Lily Vandeweghe because they are all victorious today for the Mira Costa Mustangs, once again on top, 5-0. We run out of superlatives to talk about the greatness of this group. So Ruby, especially to be able to close it out like you did in 3 sets. Like I said, I didn't know if you could top the performance against San Marcos, and you did today in a section final. What's in your heart?
I'm just so happy to be playing this sport with some of my best friends and ending my senior year on a high note. Going in that game, I had known that the other pairs already won. I knew the game was over, but just making sure that I win my pair was the biggest thing to me, and I'm really glad that we were able to pull it off.
Absolutely. Olga, I mean, when you've been in that type of situation so many times, just off the top of my head, against San Marcos, against Wilson, against Torrey Pines, forgive me if I'm forgetting any other, I know you're present and in that moment, but do you draw on the fact that if it gets to 13s or 14s or 15s in a third set, 22, 3, 4 in a second set, that you can just dig down deep and find a way to make a play?
I just think when it gets to that close of a score, we have to understand that all the girls that we're playing against, especially at the ones, are going to be the best of each school, and so it doesn't really matter who wins or loses as long as I do my best. And at 14-all, anything could happen. So I feel it's your mental state to just keep going, and be okay with making a mistake if it happens.
Absolutely. You certainly know what it was like to be one of the younger ones in the group and be on the stage last year, and now obviously you and Lily are together. So while we have brilliant seniors, that obviously we know the future of the program is bright. How did that experience help you and the group last year? And certainly the motivation spoke for itself because we're not used to watching Mira Costa walk out of here not winning.
Yeah. I think last year was super special, and then getting the chance to play with Ruby, who's such a great role model as being one of the youngest players on the team last year, and Ruby helped guide me a lot. And knowing that I was playing with another freshman this year, that experience of losing last year and understanding what that feels like gave me the motivation to really fight this year and want to come back. And playing with Lily, who's a freshman, I wanted to sort of step into the leadership role as the older player on the team and help her gain momentum, and she played incredible. I wish she was still here right now, but she played so well, and yeah, that last year's experience really gave me the motivation to fight this year.
Was the vibe any different at the fact that it was JSerra and not Redondo like everybody expects?
Yeah, I think our rivalry everyone knows we have our rivalry against Redondo, and we were super excited for that, but coming in with JSerra, I think already having a win on them earlier this year, 4-1, that was, we felt pretty confident, but we just try to stay humble going into this game, don't come in too confident. They're a really incredible team, a lot of respect for them, so yeah, this year I think we had a lot of confidence coming into this game.
Olga, the fact that, in the history of the 4 years that Southern Section has hosted, I know there's been many IBVL titles before that. This group is 75-3 overall, but 67-0 against everybody not named Redondo Union. How proud are you to be part of a legacy like that? That literally every other team in California, including Torrey Pines down in San Diego, it's they step on the court opposite the Mustangs on the sand, and it's a wrap.
I guess it's really nice to be able to live in Hermosa Beach and have the opportunity to go to Mira Costa and be able to play for such an amazing program. Freshman year, I just wanted to make varsity, and I didn't even think that was a possibility, and it's such a blessing 4 years later to be at the ones and be able to win a
third championship.
Win a third championship for Costa.
Awesome. To be able to pivot this now into the pairs, to be able to have a win like that. Obviously, I want you to be, just for everybody that has the opportunity from your team to go forward, to be able to have this as a senior, but for anybody from the league, and your team that has the momentum to go. How special is it to live in this moment, and then for everybody that gets to go from the league to go forward, or was there more emphasis because of the fact that you weren't not going forward? How did you balance all that today?
I think it was just a really emotional day, and going into it, I was oh, I'm not gonna cry, and then as soon as we got the last point, I just started crying immediately, looking at all my friends and just so happy to be here and with this program. And we're all such a close family this year. It was just the best year ever to end on for me.
Awesome. Girls, fantastic job.
Thank you.